Hey, what's going on, guys? DJ Hess here, CollectiveKicks.com. I wanted to bring you guys a detailed look and review of the Yeezy Boost 350 V2s that you could see here in the black and red colorway. I don't know the unofficial term for what colorway this one was, but on the box you could see there it says black and red. So simply put, black and red colorway. Not a bread though, really. But this isn't even really red. Like, if you look at this color, it's kind of crazy and it's a little deceiving because from the images I thought it was kind of like more of a pink color. And then, I mean, as you see it, it's kind of like a salmon color. It's not red, though, but it's not as neon as something like this, which is on the Beluga colorway, one of the first ones that dropped. So that is kind of something about the colors. You could see it's drastically different, but actually I really dig this because it is kind of that like salmon color, which seems to be really in right now. I got that Kith hoodie, and the Kith hoodie is lighter than this, though, if you guys were wondering. So first things first, the major difference between these and the other pair, and I don't understand the reasoning for this, but the supply of the Sply 350 has been reversed on one side, but not on the other. And if you guys know more details about why that is, leave a comment, let me know. But it's kind of interesting to see that that is flipped and this one is not. Not really sure I understand that. And then on the other pairs, or the other pair, the Sply is the same, so it's not flipped on the other ones. So interesting that they're not staying consistent across the ones that are releasing, but I think that that's kind of like the fun part about what they're doing and what Adidas has been doing in general for the entire year of 2016, and just releasing small batches of one-off sorts of things and then just releasing the next one that might not be consistent with the previous ones. In fact, if you guys have seen, we've already seen images of the 2017 version that has the heel strap back on the or the pull tab, excuse me, on the back of the shoe for the next year's model. So interestingly enough, they're just somewhat slightly different. Kind of smoke black casing, and you can see it's similar to the other one in shape and everything else. And the knit material, this one has like the crazy design. This one has a design underneath, as you can see. Soles, pretty much exactly the same as we would expect. The back tab area, it's blacked out there, and then it has the 3 stripes on the other one, and then it says Yeezy, Adidas Yeezy on the bottom down there. And then you could see kind of the prime knit in between has like the pink, just like this one has the kind of orange colorway. That's pretty much it. I mean, it looks exactly the same as the other one, but it is a little bit different. Now, all right, so I wanted to talk a little bit about the Yeezy Boost 350 resale value. Why do you guys think it went down so much on this release? I mean, I've seen these as low as $500 or something like that, maybe $450 for these. That's kind of a low price, right? I mean, I think a lot of people were expecting $650 on the prices for Yeezys. Like these ones, I think were going $650 for a long time. These ones, I think people were anticipating they would be like $800, and it's nuts to see the resale market so up and down. I swear it's like the music industry in a sense, where you have a new song that comes out by an artist and we're so saturated. And I think that's the point I'm trying to get at. The market is so saturated with sneakers. The market in the music industry is so saturated that as soon as a new joint comes on and it's really dope, everybody listens to it immediately, loves it immediately, and next week it's forgotten. Same things with sneakers, and I have a feeling because of that, the market's just gone down a little bit on them because people want to flip these to get the next thing, whatever is going to be coming. Another part of it that I think is there is because of the supply and demand, pun intended there. Now, the supply and demand is definitely a big factor. If you look at towards the end of this year, we've already seen 1 colorway, 2 colorways, and then 3 and 4, and then a 5th colorway with the black and white that's going to be dropping on the 17th. And basically that's 5 colorways of one model. I don't even think Jordan Brand does that many colorways of one model in this short amount of time that Adidas had. So I think that because of that, the supply is there and the demand drives down because of that. Another factor is bot services that people are paying for to be able to secure their pair in cart or whatever. So you pay this service, they'll be able to use their cheat algorithms or whatever with bots to secure your pair, and then they charge you like a $250 service fee, basically. So you pay for the shoe, the $220 for the shoe, then you pay $220 or $250 for the service fee, or $300 or whatever it is, and then you're out $400 or $450, $500 with tax or whatever it is for the shoes. Those services are trying to control the price and make a lot of money off of you guys. And because you guys are willing to pay for those services, it's falsely inflating the market up to the point where your back end on that is not going to be very high. So you spent $500 to turn a $50 profit potentially on this one. That's a lot of risk for a small amount of return. If 200 to 600 is a big difference, 500 to 600 is a very small difference. I definitely just prefer to try manually, and if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. And then karma kicks in, and then I end up getting lucky and having the people look out for me anyway and getting them. So I'm lucky with that. But anyway, the last factor that I think that is out there is the replica market. And I have to mention it again just because we know that there's a lot of replicas out there. And if you go to eBay and just search for a pair of Yeezy Boost 350 turtle doves, like you'll see some for like $400 or $500 or whatever. And obviously that muddies the water for an average consumer that doesn't know the difference between a authentic pair and then a pair that somebody's selling that they're claiming is authentic on eBay. They're going to think it's a real deal because paying $400 or $500 for a replica pair just seems ludicrous. I can guarantee they wouldn't think that that's something that's happening. So you also have people that are seasoned vets that might have been caught and bought a pair of fakes or replicas that they didn't know it, and then they just have too much pride and they won't admit it. Then they sell it back on the open market and just claim it for being whatever it is that they bought it for. And so it's a tough market. Not knowing what you're getting from the open market makes people really hesitant to jump out and spend that extra money on the pair of sneakers that are out there. So I think that probably has a little bit to do with the decline of resale as well. Just more pairs out there for lower prices, and then trying to figure out which ones are the good ones or the bad ones. Anyway, that's kind of it for the discussion part of this. Wanted to get your guys' feedback though. Leave some comments and let me know what you guys think. That is it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Check back for more videos soon. Got a ton of content on the way. And thanks for watching. Peace.